What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to AMC. Now AMC is a stock that we have not looked at for quite a long time, but when we look at the charts over here we can see a lot has changed with this stock. Just zooming out to the more simple chart over here, what we see is the price of AMC is now at 1307, and when we look at this on the year to date, accounting for splits and all that kind of stuff that we've seen, this stock is at lows that we haven't really seen all year, and arguably when we zoom out to the 3-year chart, this is not a period that we've seen since really the beginning of the interest in AMC's potential for a squeeze. So a lot's changed here. Most of you will probably know what's going on, but you can see that the high of AMC from that time period is now $300. The reason for that is because AMC has had a reverse split. Now what this means is that for every 10 shares previously held, AMC shares have been reverse split, the inverse of a split, and this has obviously altered the price of each share. Now we're not going to go into the details of what the reverse split is because it's something which most of you will know and it's definitely been well covered here on YouTube. But what we're seeing now is AMC's numbers being massively altered, and before the split I believe this stock was trading at maybe $1 or $2 alone. And that was because of all of the changes that we've seen, in the short interest and also in the fundamentals for the company and in what people anticipated. You have to remember that initially this is a stock that people were looking to for a potential short squeeze. And I don't really want to contemplate whether that is possible now or not. I am not in this play anymore. I don't think this is something which can see a short squeeze in my opinion, and that's just my opinion, so if you disagree, you know, that's up to you. But what we are seeing now here is a stock that has dropped massively, and whilst we can talk about the potential for a squeeze, what we are looking at is a company which is doing quite well as a business, and also we're seeing something which has again seen that massive drop in the past couple of months. And when we look out to the more complex charts, when we look at the actual candlesticks if we can, we can see here that the rate of AMC stock's decline has begun to slow. We initially saw big drops almost daily with this stock, and it seemed impossible that it was going to come back up in value. But what we're seeing now into September is that this stock is starting to stabilize. Obviously the price movement that we're seeing from day to day is quite minimal, but as we know with AMC, it's one of those stocks where when it tends to move by quite a large amount, and that is possibly what we could see in the near future. So it's just my opinion, but AMC is certainly one of those stocks that I am going to be watching. I'm going to be keeping my personal eyes on volume, and I think depending on how the early few days of this week go, this could, for me at least, be a potential entry for a short-term trade, because you have to remember, yes, we've seen the reverse split, and that has obviously changed a few people's opinions on where this stock can go mid to long term, but the question is this stock now too low in value? Again, so far in the pre-market we saw this stock drop, and as the markets have just opened, it continues to drop. But it is going to be something that I definitely keep a close eye on into the rest of the week. So thank you for watching. I will keep you guys updated if you wish, and I hope to see you in our next video. See you all soon.